Day 25. Well, it's the last day of Vlogmas, my friend. So it's been a pleasure. You you've made it very special for us today. You've got a couple things in store for us. The first thing is you made a documentary about Sammy and his journey from a dog dancer to an actor. Is there anything that we should know about before rolling the clip?
That's really emotional. Have some tissues out. It was just like really a process to make, to really just represent Sammy's journey correctly. That was very important to me. He's a very special dog. He's very unique.
Very unique. Roll it.
Roll it. So what inspired Sammy to become a dog actor? Because I know that he was very talented in dog dancing before. What changed?
Basically, it was his only option. It was
Mm.
desperation, which I guess happens for a lot of actors in a way. Um, but no, what happened to Sammy was, he wanted to be a dog dancer. He got injured. He's 7 years old. It was advised that dog dancing was not the right fit for him. But, Sammy, he wanted to still do art. He is on an artistic journey. And so he thought, well, I can't do anything very physical. I can't dance. I can't be a stunt double or anything like that. So he chose to act. And I've been really impressed because there's a lot that Sammy has to go up against, we'll say.
Now, I've been following Sammy's journey in his career for a few years now. I was very taken back by his injury, but I was very inspired by the way that he pushed through it. What do you think are his strengths when it comes to dog acting? What do you think will make him a good fit, and what are some challenges?
I'll go with the challenges first because that's the easiest. So,
Mm.
he has very large eyes. He has 3 inches of neck skin that he does not need. It's excessive skin. So he just doesn't really fit the mold of the typical dog actor. He's no Lou from Cats and Dogs. It's just not going to happen for him. But what he does have is dedication and drive, and he really wants it. He wants to have success. He wants to be able to show his art to the world in any way that he can. And I think it's commendable that at 7 years old, he has now made a career change. And, he's given it his best shot because he knows essentially it's his last shot. If he doesn't do this, it's just not going to happen for him.
Martin Luther King Jr. did say that he hopes that in the future people will judge other people based on the content of their character and not the color of their skin. So hopefully Sammy's 3 inches of neck skin and his very large eyes will not hold him back too much, because I am sure that that is a struggle in the acting industry.
Absolutely.
What did you first think when Sammy said that he wanted to become a dog actor?
I thought he was kind of out of his mind. I just didn't think that he would really be able to do it. He would have the focus for it. Um, Sammy, he's a good guy, but he really is all over the place a lot of times. It's really hard to work with him and get him focused. So that was my biggest concern is the focus that he was going to have in acting. Um, I just didn't know if he would be able to do it, and also would he be able to get into certain characters' minds? Has he had enough life experience or enough openness where he would be able to get into those characters?
Hmm. And how has he been training to advance his acting career?
Well, he's been watching a lot of Martin Scorsese films. He's a
Yeah.
big Martin Scorsese stan. Um,
Aren't we all?
you know, so yeah, he's just been trying to digest as much as he can. He's watched a lot of movies and TV shows with Danny DeVito in it. That's another inspiration for him. So he's really just trying to soak in from the greats, basically. Learn from the best.
I can definitely see a lot of similarities between him and Danny DeVito. I can see that.
That's what I've always said.
Thank you for your time and for answering these questions about this up-and-coming star.
Thank you. Wow. Oh. That was amazing. So very good job on that, my friend. I appreciate it. Appreciate all your effort. It was deep. Yeah. It was deep. So now on to the other portion of Vlogmas. Today, you made a play.
Yes.
For us. Would you like to talk about it?
Well, this play took a long time to write because, you see, I also had to write it in a very short period of time, but I spent many hours in that short period of time. I only had minimal days because, of course, I was preparing for Sammy's dog dancing performance, but that did not go well, obviously. He had to change his career. I spent a lot of time prepping with Sammy, directing him. I had to write it, I had to direct it, I had to act in it. I'm starring. It was a very difficult process, but I think that the end product is worth it because it just shows a very emotional and important story that people need to see.
Roll the clip.
Roll it.
This is a story of a weird boy living a life without joy. He meets an even weirder mutt with eyes the size of a coconut.
Don't you ever wonder, Hound, what it would feel like to be unbound, for the world to be your own, to finally feel known? Well, dear pup, I have a plan to destroy all of man. With just a few gears and springs, we will rule like kings.
Unbeknownst to the boy and his canine, a traveler listened through the grapevine.
This is it, pet, our greatest threat yet. Who are you, fool?
I'm a traveler bringing Yule. I bear season's greetings for my small town. Because you two seem down, I just know what would make you smile. If you wouldn't mind talking for a while.
I appreciate your attempt to guide, but I seem to be preoccupied. This is it, dear friend. Time to bring the world to an end.
With the world around them in a gray haze, the boy realized his edginess may have been a phase.
Dear pup, what did we do? How do we live a life with just us two?
So the boy ruled the world as his toy, but still lived a life without joy.
Very good job, my friend. That was amazing, heartfelt. You don't know what you got till it's gone. So thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for doing Vlogmas with me. It's been a lot of fun. Is there anything else that you'd like to say before we sign off?
No.
Bye. Do you wanna? End of vlog.